Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jazerk back with another video. And today, not gonna lie, today's just gonna be one of those like life update type stuff. Just because there has been a lot going on. And as you can see on my upload schedule, there indeed has been a lot a lot going on. But I just kinda wanted to talk about, is it just me or does anybody else feel like life is just going like way too quickly, yo? Like it feels like yesterday. I'm 22 right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because I turned 22 that I feel this way, but it really does feel like just yesterday I was still in high school, still like 18, 19, still in high school, just chilling. And it's like right now, I know some people would be like, "Oh, it's a good thing because time going by quickly," but it really does feel like as time goes by, things just get worse and worse and worse. And I'm not the type of person to bring in like politics into anything. Like I'm really not a political type of person, but is it just me or like is the world just getting like darker and darker? Like this is like on some Black Mirror type stuff, yo. And like I really thought that in terms of like darkness, like quarantine, like that would be the peak cuz the whole world shutting down for like a couple years. That sounds like something that shouldn't even happen. Like that sounds like something that shouldn't even exist, but it did happen and we like lived through that. I really thought after that, the world would reflect because I know, especially in quarantine, everybody was at home. Like, you just had time to chill with your thoughts. You couldn't go outside, especially like we had to make people wear masks and stuff, which there were a certain group that didn't believe in masks for some reason. But yeah, like, I really did think that after all that, people would just go back and reflect and be like, you know, maybe we should make this world a better place, but nah, nah. And don't get me started in terms of like the young generation, like my type of generation. Like things have been hard for us guys, bro. Actually, not like guys and gals, should I say? Because I know right now, in like the early 20 stages, mostly everyone's in college or like trying to figure themselves out. And I know that a lot of people feel like, oh, they should have everything figured out by the time they're like in their early 20s. But when that's not the case, because even me, like I know I do like doing this YouTube stuff, but I don't really have much figured out, to be honest with you. Like I just got here. Like I feel like in your early 20s, like yeah, you're an adult, but like you're just a young adult. Like your frontal lobe hasn't even fully developed. Like chances are you're gonna make a few mistakes. And I feel like most people that make, oh dang, not gonna lie, I'm gonna get this hella skin. This skin looks clean. But I feel like some people feel like, oh, they have to get everything perfect. And I don't know if it's the fault due to like just how the world views people. Like you have that certain group of older folks that are like, oh, by the time you're like 21, 22, you should have yourself figured out, should have your, for example, if you're in college, you should have like your future career in mind and all that type of stuff. And to that I say, I really do feel like just the world we are in now, like don't get me wrong, things were hard back then, but I feel like it's just harder than how like older people view things. Because back in the day, rent was like what, 1K at most, 1.5K. Now for like a one bedroom apartment, for example, that thing is like 2K, 3K. I'm like, yo, whole time it's for like a raggedy one bedroom apartment. And don't get me started on the whole you have to make three times more the rent. Because not gonna lie, 99% of your modern like early 20-year-olds, they're not gonna make like 6K a month. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Like there is no way. Like most people would be happy to make like 3K a month. Most people would be satisfied with that. Now imagine having to do all that, now on top of all of your other bills, like a car note, for example, insurance. It's like, bro, it is impossible for you to have everything figured out by the time you're in the early 20s. And like to that, like it just doesn't make sense, man. It really doesn't make sense. And like me, for example, like I do plan on switching my job. Actually, I don't know yet. I'm in certain dang, sorry. I'm probably edit out that stutter. I won't. But yeah, certain things like I really do feel like I want to like leave my job that I'm currently in right now, because right now I do work at Walmart and stuff. And I just feel like, because I've been working there for like 2 years, like is it just me or like Has anyone else had that feeling of working in a place for like a while and just feeling like you're not getting anywhere in life? Like you just live the same exact life every day for a couple years. Like that type of stuff drives me crazy. Like I can't imagine doing that. And that's just how I feel right now. Like don't get me wrong, the job's not bad. Like, the people in the job are pretty chill. The pay's not like too bad. And I do get a set schedule and stuff. But it's like I feel like if you really want to make a change in your life, like a genuine change in your life, you got to change like your environment. And like this goes to say, because I had a convo with like one of my homegirls about this and stuff. Is like, yeah, if you feel like you're living the same life like day to day, like at least try to incorporate some things to like change stuff. You know what I mean? Because there are people like even now who they live the same life for like 20, 30 years. Yeah, like they'll continue to live the same life. Because me, I always been the type of person, whenever like I seen someone work at Walmart, for example, and you know how they have those like name tags which shows you like how many years you worked at that place and stuff. Whenever I see those name tags that are like, oh, you've been working there for like 20, 30 years, like, bro, ain't no way, because there's no way you've been working here longer than I've been alive. Like, that's insane. And the fact that we dang near have the same pay too, that's disheartening. I'm not gonna lie. Like, can you imagine, like, and I gotta say it's saying like, guys, I'm sorry. But for those, especially my younger people, like for those that say, oh, college is like useless and stuff, and at the same time you're just working like a regular retail job and you've been working at that same place for like 20, 30 years, like chances are, now I'm not saying college is like a guarantee for success in life because it's not, but chances are I'd rather take my chances in college than work at a like dead end job for 20, 30 years because there's no way. Like, I cannot see myself. And the fact that you rarely get, oh my God, ow. The fact that you rarely get like raises too is insane. And sadly, I know some people don't have a choice because, that's like the only job they could get. But man, it just really sucks right now, to be honest with you. Like, dang near everything is a bill. You can't even step outside when you're like dirt poor. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to have a job because I know a lot of people even now are like applying to jobs and they're getting rejected. Believe me, I know your pain. I know your pain. I remember applying for like 6, 7 months straight and still like no job. Like it was tough, really tough. But it just, I say if you have a, that's why I say it all goes back to like something I said in like a few videos ago. If you do have a dream, no matter how like widespread the dream is or like how far the dream seems, yo, just chase it. Cause at the end of the day, we all have a death date. Okay, like does it really matter? Like this life thing doesn't really matter to be honest. Like especially if you're young, like you have time to make mistakes. Cause a lot of people in their early 20s just feel like, oh, they have no time to make mistakes. Like you're only in your early 20s, bro. And I always been the type of person where I rather try something and like accept my failure than to just be that one 30, 40 year old that's like, dang, what if I tried that thing that I thought of when I was younger? How different would my life look? You know what I mean? So basically, I'm not even sure what the moral of this video is, but look, time might be moving quick, but yo, just follow your dreams, man. Cause believe me, you do not want to be that guy who's like miserable 20, 30 years from now and just regrets not doing that thing that you wish you did when you were younger. You don't want to be that guy, okay? But yeah, this video was just kind of like a rant on my like life and just life in general. And it's not too good right now, but it's not too bad. I can't complain. Things could always get you. The only way up when you're down is just go up. To be honest with you, or I forgot how that saying goes, but like when you're rock bottom, the only way to go is up. But yeah, guys, with that, if you woke up watching this video, I hope you have yourself a good morning. If it's nighttime for you and you're about to go to sleep, I hope you have a good night. Hey, guys, I love you. Peace.